7:30 snuck up on me faster than I thought it was going to. Friday night. I don't know what I'm going to draw tonight. But look at that, I started right at the studio page. But I will say that those watercolor pencils didn't turn out like I was expecting them to. I tried a couple of them. They're not going to work into my little 30-minute stream. And it will just take too many layers to actually get something. Plus it turns the paper into paper chips. And that was kind of why I decided to get better paper. Was because just with the markers. But this weekend, I'm getting some new markers. My daughter Mary's bought me some markers. And I'm just getting, I'm getting tuned in on how to use these markers. So that's what I am going to focus on. Doing this marker stuff. And the things that I tried, I mean, it just didn't come out like I was expecting. I wanted to do this Batman. And I still want to do this Batman. And it looks like this would be great with those watercolors, but you know what? If I'm going to do watercolors or acrylics or something like that, I may as well just go ahead and get paint. Oh, and here's something. I'd gotten that stuff thinking I could use that for Billy's stuff, the chakras. But I'm still trying to figure them out. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do with them. I like that Batman. I could do another Thanos while people still know who he is. This is what I wanted to do. I just thought those watercolored pencils would be perfect for this. But it didn't turn out that way. Certainly didn't turn out that way. And then I got this Jason that Bill's Creepy Videos asked me for. James Marston. What else do I have here? I got a Joy Fold, a mermaid. Spicy. I knew the next time Spicy shows up, I want to grab her icon. Michigander Man wanted me to draw him. I think I'm going to try that Dark Phoenix again. Only this time I'm just going to do it with markers and pens. Oh, I never even checked to see if I was live. I just started right in on this. Do I have any more pictures? Oh yeah, someone wanted a Jerry Lewis, so I was looking at some Jerry Lewis stuff. And what else? Someone asked me about The Watchmen. What do I want to do? I'm thinking I want to try and do this, but I want to do this with markers. And I want to do this because I Batman video has gotten more views than just about anything else I've ever done, at least the fastest of anything I ever did. I'm sure I went live. Yeah, it says stream live. But that's kind of the thing about weekends. Weekends are a little bit different. Yeah, it's live. Dead live stream, that's what it is. Let's see if I can do this. I knew I blew it with the hey Nez, I might send you my watercolor pencils. I tried doing the watercolor pencils last night, and getting water and brushes out and being more like a painter just takes too long. Yeah, I attempted it. I mean, I was like impatient. I mean, that took me a half an hour, and I was fighting it most of the time, and it just is boring to me. I was attempting to do, where's the Batman picture? I was attempting to do this. Well, it is cool, but the other thing too is that it turns the paper into paper chips. You know, that was my first attempt. And then I kind of got a better idea because you got to wait for everything to dry. So on this, I ruined a marker just waiting for paint to dry. Watercolors are kind of cool, but it doesn't really fit into this. So I tried it again. I tried it again with this, and it's like that took a half an hour too. And that was trying to do this. This is what I was looking at when I did that. But it's just taking too long. I don't have the patience I used to have. And besides, I was like, I mean, it's a trip. I went and I colored it all in, doing colored pencil stuff. And then you come in with your water. And of course, I'm all afraid I'm going to spill it and mess something up. And it's like, why don't I just use watercolors to begin with? I mean, I've done watercolors are hard, and you have to have patience. But my daughter's bringing me markers. I like markers. Markers just seem a lot more. Hey, Patriot! Yeah, I've got a John Marsters up here. That one right there, is that the one you wanted? There's plenty of them. Hey, Studio Geek. Oh no, you got to kind of get in line. But I wrote it down over here, and I'm assuming you want. I don't know exactly what you want me to do with OBS Geek, other than like your icon, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. I mean, that's the original John Marston's. Okay, I'll pick around with them. I'm gonna try and do this. Is what I kind of set my mind to try and do this, cause but I'm trying to. I did get some new paper. I got this paper, which is a little more, I mean, that stuff is like less than $1 for 100 sheets. And I don't know, I had some credit, but this is 100 pound. I think this is, I don't know if it's the exact same thing or not. I should probably check it out. Oh, cool. My Red Dead Redemption 2, I mean, I played as John Marston, have you played Red Dead 2? In the epilogue or the end of the game, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is, oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of them. I'm gonna see if these feel any different than what I was using. If not, there's no point, and I can just get the super cheap ones if I can feel. Oh yeah, it does feel a lot oh yeah, way thicker. These are much nicer. Yeah, because that's kind of why I decided to get those other oh yeah, I finished it before my PlayStation broke. I was going around just trying to get all the feats and stuff. Oh yeah, these feel like twice as thick as the regular ones here. Yeah, I want to do this, and I had tried to do it with the watercolor pencils, but it didn't work so hot. It really didn't. And I've finally gotten pretty comfortable with these. Oh, that's a lot slicker too. Oh yeah, I like that. And it was whether to do this or should I do the comic book version. I want to try and do this one that's all like painterly. I really do. And I think I can. These new markers I'm going to be getting, I really think I'm going to be able to do stuff like this where it just, with a lot of depth. I don't know if I'll be able to do it as fast as what I'm doing now. I love doing faces. I mean, you can kind of tell I love doing faces. Oh, no problem, man. You always give me some good ideas. Almost every idea you've given me has been great. I mean, and that's kind of how you get it on the top of the list, is if it's something I kind of want to do anyway. But I put stuff down, and if you have reference for things too, anytime people can give me reference. I was going around looking at some of, you were talking about, what is it, Exploration Unknown? I was doing some searches for him, and he kind of gets mixed in with, it's not Expedition Unknown. And they look similar too. I was kind of looking around at some of that stuff. This is the main character of the new movie that's coming up. Dark Phoenix of the X-Men. And this is Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones. I don't know if I can get it to look like her or not, but it really doesn't matter. Look at there, I choked. I got all choky. I don't, and you know I don't like to erase. I really don't like erasing. million. I tried those watercolor pencils and I just couldn't get used to them. Took too much time, and once I brought water out, things just kind of went off the rails. But I do have some heavier paper I'm using now. And I'm just going to be using my cheap watercolor markers and pens for now. But next week I'm going to have some alcohol-based markers. Yeah, trying to learn something live. I tried doing a live stream of me trying those watercolor pencils out for the first time. I put it unlisted, man. I just made a fool of myself. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue how they were going to show up. Yeah, I'll send them to you because I don't really get them. And I'm fixing to get some more markers. And I have a whole bunch of airbrush paints. When I start painting, I'm going to be really painting. I'm not going to be partner. I mean, and watercolors is like my least favorite medium, to be honest. It's one of the hardest to work with, honestly. At least in my experience, watercolors has always been the hardest. I mean, there's certain things, I mean, it's like everything. You start working with it and you kind of get, you know, I mean, it's even like now, when I first started messing around with this a couple of weeks ago, you know, to do this, I was like just trying to figure it out, but it's getting kind of more second nature, in a sense. Not exactly, but, real fun, you know, when you're like relaxed. It's just relaxing because I kind of, you know, have a sense that well, this is the sort of thing I'm comfortable with doing. I mean, the train, I wasn't. I'm thinking about doing a do-over on that train because I've looked at it and I see where I could have made it so much better. But that's the other thing about being able to do something as fast as I can do this, is that, it's not like I really get invested. Whereas that watercolor, I mean, I spent as much time just barely getting a decent layer of it than it takes to do the whole thing the way I do this sort of stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is just, I should have just gotten myself a bigger variety of colored pencils. I mean, but when you really get down to it, you only need three colors, white and black, if you can actually mix them. Hey, for Night World. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this 5 nights a week. Saturday, weekends, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do on weekends. I might do some little streams, but 5 nights a week is enough. Might just do it some oddball times. I did some stuff last night that was well, I know I saw some of that watercolor stuff because you were talking about how cool it was going to be, and I was kind of excited, but It didn't work. It didn't do what I was hoping it was going to do. And at this point right now, I don't feel like learning it, because there's definitely a learning curve to it. I mean, I have kind of like a big picture and a whole bunch of watercolor paper too. I'll see if I can figure out how to send that to you. Oh, I saw in one of your recent videos, you're at a place now where you can accept stuff like that, so that's cool. You can email me where to send it. Oh, that's right, I got some new pencils, some new gel pens. It came in the mail today. Used some credit I had. It was awesome. Oh, but I got an unexpected damn medical bill. I had some neuropathy done and it wasn't covered. And they didn't pay any of it. $400 all of a sudden out of nowhere I gotta pay. Sucks big time. Yeah, 10 minutes or so. I should be able to finish this up in 10 minutes. But not with the damn watercolor. As soon as I pull the water out, oh man, everything goes to hell. Sounded like Nez just went live. Go there momentarily. I might take a little bit longer with this one, I think. I'm just having too much fun with it at this point. Especially after all those failures I was having with the watercolor pencils. I like the way this is coming out. Hey, Carrie, Mark. Yeah, I tried the watercolor pencils. I just, once I pull the water out there and my paper starts turning into paper chip, potato chip, I just don't like it. I do know that when I'm going for black, putting some blue underneath, and I can hardly wait to get those, my daughter's getting me those alcohol markers. That's going to be so cool. Uh-oh. Looks like maybe I needed to let that marker dry a little bit more. Yeah, I get too impatient with the watercolor stuff. It was kind of cool, but it just, you know, if I'm gonna paint, let me just use paint. Don't draw on there and then get water to turn it into paint. It just didn't seem to work too good for me. I think Nez is live. Not done. I just don't feel done yet. I better finish this up. Oh no, man. Like, oh yeah, that's what I need. I need all these little crazy things in her skin. That's what I was gonna do with this stuff. I got some new ones, but I haven't gotten them out of the package yet. I need to finish this out. Some more black. Messed up right there. Oh well. Got out of hand. Let me shake this up. I just want to throw some stars in here and call it good. I don't think I can cover any of that up with this. There we go. Throw some of my little There we go. I can do this to kind of fix what I felt like I messed up. Oh, I think I better stop. Think I better stop? Yeah, I better stop. I'm just gonna put my little stoner signature over here. There. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm stopping there. I'm stopping there. Because I kind of went too far, I think. But it's still kind of interesting. And I went way over my time that I normally say I'm going to do. So, thanks, guys. Thanks. I'm just trying to have fun. Having fun with art. That's what it's all about. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back Monday through Friday at 7:30 Mountain is what I'm trying to go for. 30-minute show. I went a little long tonight. Thanks, guys.